Hey, I'm back again. It's Flashback Friday, and this Friday we're going to talk about this particular album, and it's called Sweetheart, and I love the picture, and it's a great picture of me. It's like I look like a movie star on this one because it's like one of those things, which makes me feel good, and I hope the people who bought it like the picture But more than the picture, the content. I'm going to be talking about that in a minute. Okay, here we go. First song, title of the album, Sweetheart. And I guess it's a word that everybody uses most every day, on a certain situation. And the song was written by the Gibb brothers, I think it was Robin yes it was, because he came to the hotel where I was staying one time, I think, with his guitar, and he sat down. He said, "I got a song for you," and he started playing it. And I said, "You better believe that's the song for me." And the lyric content and with his rendition of it was so convincing that I had to make it the title of the album. And it's called Sweetheart. There's some great songs in it. And thank you, Robin, for making it a very popular song for me. Wonderful. Very sort of, has a lot of a country feel to it, but it was country crossover type of thing. But I did love the words, and I love the melody, and I'm happy that it's the title of this album. The next one is called California Maiden, and this goes back so far that it's hard to remember all the little details about the songs that you record on an album. California Maiden with your da-da-da. It's a strange thing. People say, how do you remember all the lyrics on your show? How do you do this? How do you do that? Well, I'm in show business. If I didn't know how to do it, then I shouldn't be in the business, And I can remember songs I used to sing when I was a little boy. Yes, I can. I can remember songs like "Don't Fence Me In," and that Bing Crosby had the hit with. I mean, you're going back over half a century, and I can remember all those songs when I was a little boy, especially one Carmen Miranda song. How would you like to spend a weekend in Havana? My dad used to make me sing that. I think I told you it on one of my flashbacks. And my dad used to make me sing it because I used to try and be a grown-up. Would you like to spend the weekend in Havana? Would you like to see the Caribbean shores? I used to put my voice on like that, I guess that's why I'm pretty good at doing impersonations, because I can change my voice around a little bit, like I used to do impersonations of Dean. Hey, oh, hey, I don't know, all that stuff. I used to do all that. Sammy, Jerry, hello, and many others, that I used to do impressions of. Because when I first started in the business, and I didn't have hit records, I had to show myself off as an entertainer, so I did impressions. I don't do it anymore, but I used to enjoy them at the time, and people thought they were cute, funny, My next song on this album is called Woman in My Life. I think that's how it goes. See, it's too far away for me to remember all of them, but I guess if I hear it the first time, I can go back. I can probably sing the song again. Here's a great song. Take me for now, love. I need you more than rain. Take me for now. So if you get a chance to listen to it, and then maybe some of you can send me a version of what you singing. You sound like singing it. You can send me a version. No, I might be starting something that I should. The next song is a very lovely song, and at first time ever I saw your face. I think that was Roberta Flack, right? When I first heard that, I thought I must sing it, because although it was a lady had the hit with it, I think it was okay for a man to do it, and I don't think many men have sung that song, because It was so dominant as a lady song. But you know what? I love a challenge. You know, I love the challenge of being able to sing any kind of song, and I love a challenge. You know, if my car breaks down on the road, you know, I like the challenge. I don't get somebody to come and service the car or mend it. The challenge is sell the car. You know, that's what I do. Car for sale, broken down, but it's for sale. Okay, you know, that's the sort of thing I did. I take the first time ever I saw your face is probably one of the great songs on this particular album. And if you get a chance to listen to it, please do. Plug. And this other one is definitely an Italian melody. Well, it could be, and I think it was a Spanish as well. Santalia, right? We were talking about Santalia. That's a great song. An Italian melody again, and I think it's also had a Spanish influence in it too. So it was both, you know. The next song is called "Live and Just Live." Live and just let live. Well, Paul Anka again did a great job on this. It's a very up-tempo, a nice up-tempo song. It gives you a chance to have fun. And Paul wrote this song and gave it to me, and I put it on a very important album. All right, Paul? I did put it on an important album. Okay. I loved it. And now the next song too is you can't beat this one. A Chris Christopherson song that I've had in my show, and I put in my show. It's funny, you know, picking songs for a show is probably the most difficult thing any artist can possibly do. That song doesn't really belong to me, but it is such a great song. You know, I wished I had a hit with it for the Good Times, but I didn't. So it's on the album, and it's it's a track. So, but nevertheless, you know, it's a great song. It played a great part in my career because I used to use it I've used it on stage more than I can ever think about any other song. For the Good Times, you know, and Christopherson always wrote great songs, lasting songs, and everybody wanted to do it. And I was just one of them, the many. For the Good Times. Don't look so sad. I know it's so, yeah. The other one is put your hand in the hand and the water, and in the hand. Now I'm going over each of these songs for a reason, right? The reason is to help you remember some of the songs that were on the album, and perhaps I may get you to go to online and pick it up. Okay, put your hand in hand. And the next song was written by guess who? Les Reed and Barry Mason, and it's called Where There's No You. Well, I'm going to tell you something. When I recorded this song, the lyrics are so real. It's about, you know, a guy had words with his wife, and he never said goodbye, and he goes to his work, and then he gets a call to say that you know, she's gone, and of course he's sorry that they had those kind of words. And when he goes back in the house, he can smell her perfume, and he sees her apron hanging on the chair, and Barry Mason wrote lyrics that were so vivid, and you know, the song makes you cry. And I'm going to tell you something. I recorded it, but I couldn't sing it. See you next week.
I try to be the best I can and try to understand. Angel on my shoulder, the earth beneath my feet. I'm a lucky man.